So I'm kind of tight on room in my new garage here, unfortunately. It's not as big as the last one. So my thought is, what the heck do with this engine hoist? Take it apart and stick it in the corner somewhere? Not sure. I don't have space for it to leave it like this in the middle of the floor or for my workbench where I can't get to anything. So another thing I've been wanting to do for a while, I have the front seat that came out of the wagon. It matches my fancy back seat in the wagon. You see it in the dark here. So for a long time I've wanted to put this thing on wheels so you can kind of sit on it in the garage. So my thought is take this engine hoist apart and kind of make everything so it lays on top of the base, except for the legs. The legs are going to be a little too long. I can probably find a place to put those. If I can lay the boom down in the middle and the braces down, make a couple brackets up to hold the seat down on top of it, I'll have a nice base for the seat, sit on the seat in the garage, and the engine hoist will be out of my way. So, see what we can do with it. So, it's some unistrut, and I sliced it up. I doubled up here so I get enough height to clear all the pieces for the hoist here. I got 2 pieces along the sides to make everything good for the seat to bolt up onto. Again, I got a couple spacers on the sides, which is good to go. Have my bucket of bolts for just whatever miscellaneous hardware to bolt the sucker together. We got some head bolts in here and some miscellaneous bolts from whatever cars they came out of. I got the mast and the boom and a couple of the metal straps to hold it together, and the ram in the middle. They're fairly tight in here. Maybe I'll throw a couple zip ties in there later. The only I couldn't fit in was the legs, because those are longer than the seat is wide. So once I find a spot to put those, we'll be good. So next step is to get the seat on there, get that bolted down, and we'll see how she looks. Alright, I got the seat mounted on top of the engine hoist base. Kind of works out. Got all the engine hoist pieces underneath the chair. Got it kind of hanging out the back a little bit to keep it from falling over when you sit down. Everything just kind of nicely tucks up inside. Got it bolted down. Not going nowhere. Time to clean up the seat a little bit. It's been out of the car for, I don't know, 20 years. So let's get that cleaned up and then we'll be good to sit. Bust out super clean again for this nastiness. Definitely nastiness. It's been cleaned in years. It's been kind of hanging out in the back of the garage. She's got to go. Let's get all the vinyl cleaned up. See how she does. Got most of it off. Looks much better. Super Clean does a nice job. Tried out this Turtle Wax upholstery cleaner, and it looks pretty good, honestly, for being thrown around the garage for the last almost 20 years and being covered with crap, tools and parts and whatever was sitting on it. That looks pretty good, and once it dries off, then I can sit on it and be a nice chair for the garage, or roll it outside and sit out in the driveway. I think it turned out pretty decent. What do you guys think?